This is your friendly neighbor, Chad the Maverick, once again with another video. They thought they could stop me. I don't know who they is, but they thought they could. But here I am again with another video. Hope you enjoyed the last one. I appreciate everyone who viewed it, liked, shared, etc. Today I'm going to talk about the law of attraction. The law of attraction now, from what I perceive, has been a common theme in motivational speeches and different quotes from people that are trying to help improvement of other people's lives and etc. But I think people are kind of missing the metaphysical angle that comes with the law of attraction, and I'm kind of here to give my perspective on that. So that's what this video is for. But to start off, right, the thing about the law of attraction that I'm starting to kind of figure, or I figured thus far, is that before you even start to attract the things that you want to attract, you need to subtract the things that don't suit or fit you and your needs. So I think the law of attraction has to come after the law of subtraction, getting rid of the things that are keeping you from the right path and the right gateways in order for you to actually flourish. So one thing that I wrote about this is that, well, first and foremost, you have to rid yourself first of everything that doesn't serve you, right? And you attract what you are and what you resonate with. So, for example, I was mentioning in the chat beforehand, like if I was like, I want to live a spiritual life, right? In comparison to me saying I want to live a spiritual life, or like I wish to live a spiritual life, for example, the best way to put it is I am spiritual, or I am spirit. I am part of spirit. It's the differential is understanding and kind of subtracting what may have been prior, and you having a statement that's saying I am. You are claiming your space and your energy in terms of whatever you want to either accomplish or you want to start to use in your day-to-day practice or day-to-day life, right? So the thing about this is that ultimately everyone is connected as a people, which entails that we're all part of a network. And with this law of attraction is that essentially we attract what we want from this network, from this cosmic source of things, where we essentially want to bring to us what we desire. But part of this is knowing that you can only connect with what you're meant to connect with, and you have to kind of take away anything else. So the way I best describe this, right, is that you go to a new place, or you go to, let's say, like a hotel, right? And in this hotel, you realize that, oh, I need to go on the internet and watch this YouTube video, chatthemaverick.com. But in the process, there's going to be a bunch of different Wi-Fis that pop up, right? So it's like, oh shoot, there's a whole Wi-Fi list now. Which one do I choose, right? Obviously, you're going to choose the one that you have the password to, right? But in order to get to the one that you want, you need to kind of subtract out all of the other Wi-Fis that are sending their signals and only choose the one that you want to invest in. And when you want to choose that one, that's usually when you have the password. And you use the password and you go into that Wi-Fi connection and you're secured and you're in that connection. And as long as you're in that connection, you can use it for whatever you want, right? But first and foremost, you have to connect first and subtract out the other networks that are there. Are they still going to be there? For sure. But if you want to attract and manifest what you're trying to attract and manifest, you need to take the I am approach towards it. I feel like that's just a way that I may be sending for it. I'm an Aries rising, but I at least want to give the perspective of it. Next thing I want to say, awesome. So, cogito ergo sum. This is a French philosopher named René Descartes, I believe, and he essentially made the infallible quote and notion on a spiritual, scientific, and esoteric level, the one infallible line that goes into all across the board, and that's I think, therefore I am, right? I think, therefore I am. If you think you are something, right, you will become that thing. For example, I am an entertainer, right? Are you not entertained? No, but honestly, it's one of those things where when you put into the frame of I am, you're able to manifest things quicker because you are becoming a part of that network and a part of that Wi-Fi, so to speak. Ironically, Rene Descartes was also in Aries with a Scorpio midheaven for my astro nerds out there. So then he made the one infallible thing across all boards. That's wild to me. And of course, that's to do with identity. So interesting stuff. Another thing. So when it comes to the law of attraction, first, I feel like the 3 chakras that are involved with this are the root chakra, the heart, and the crown, right? But that being said, it's the 1st, 4th, and 7th chakra, which essentially is the importance between mind, body, and soul. So the root is the survival, it's the bottom part of you, it's the base portion of who you are. Whereas the 4th chakra is your heart center and how you feel and relate, while your 7th chakra is your connection to the heavens, to source, to etc., whatever you want to put it as. So with that being said, the law of attraction, if you want to truly attract, you must make sure that those chakra centers are like cleared, or at least as clear as they can be, and you know what you want to be rooted in, what you want to feel towards it, and how you want to bring it out from source into the world. So another thing to think of. If you truly want to be something, you must be it first in your mind's eye, and then it will arrive to you in a manifestation. And therefore, you must cut out what doesn't serve your purpose in order to attract what really does. So as people, there's another principle I looked at from a show I was watching, and it was explaining the difference between the earth, the heavens, and then there's this magnetic force that connects all people, right? But in between it, which also correlates to the chakras as well, but there's the earth, heaven, and then this magnetism, this electric that people give to one another in order for us to communicate or even be life forms, to be honest. So with that being said, you're going to attract more people when you connect what your desire is to the earth and to the heaven, and whatever the earth and heaven means to you. So someone else can't tell you what that means, which is why, like, a lot of the time it's interesting how, in certain circles or spiritual new age, whatever, they try to say that this one exact thing is this, like, oh, this is that. For example, there's nowadays we're finally figuring, oh, the earth might not just be a globe. You get what I mean? It's crazy how it all works. But the moral of the story is, before I get too off topic, because I don't want to do that for these videos, but is essentially you have to go about the law of subtraction and subtract the things that you do not want in order for you to figure out and root the cause that you want to become, right? The I am. So yeah, I hope this helped somebody. My website is way more functional than it was, so hit the website. It should be in the description. Like, comments, subscribe, hit the bell. Go eat some good food today. Come back to the channel. Follow me on Instagram. I hope you enjoyed the law of attraction. I hope that this gives you more clarity, or at least gives you more questions to have about it, so you can come up with your own conclusions. So yeah, this has been Chad the Maverick in his natural habitat, signing out, and much love to you all. Have a good one.